Hi there. Well, I'm sorry I can't be at the event in person, but I'm on the CARMS tour headed to Toronto for an interview for a psychiatry residency position. And I just wanted to take a minute though to tell you about a research project that I was involved in the Caruncho laboratory during one of my fourth year electives in medical school, where I had the opportunity to spend 4 weeks with Professor Caruncho and with his postdoctoral fellow and PhD students working on a project that's looking for biomarkers of depression. So we were actually analyzing serotonin transporter protein clustering on the cell surface membranes of lymphocytes as a putative biomarker for depression patients. And throughout this project, I had the opportunity to be involved in mastering and just becoming acquainted with a whole variety of laboratory techniques. I was taught how to use the microscope, and I ended up collecting over 1,000 photographs of lymphocytes and lymphocyte surface protein clusters. And then I also learned how to prepare the slides from the blood samples from both the human and animal populations that we were studying. And then also I got involved in the data analysis afterwards. So it was a really excellent opportunity for me not only to just learn some interesting techniques and be involved in an exciting research project that may have clinical implications in the future, but it also really gave me a clear sense of the challenges that basic scientists in the medical field and in the mental health neuroscience field in particular are faced when they're trying to develop clinically relevant studies. There were all sorts of challenges that came up, from blood smears that were too thick to difficulty mastering the techniques of that particular microscope, to questions of how to establish reliability when analyzing the data. That really gave me a great insight into the struggles that clinical scientists deal with when trying to come up with relevant studies and results that can actually impact patients. So I would highly recommend to any medical students who are interested in research at all, or who even just want to gain an appreciation of what researchers are going through and what their contributions are and their challenges are. It really rounds out the experience of medical school, which is of course so clinically focused. So it was really a great experience that I would heartily recommend to any interested person.